Watch out. Okay, skiers coming and going at the same time. About a 10-meter lead right now.
Tony, I think you got color blur because that's Golovko skiing in that factory team suit, because I'm looking at Flora up here waiting for the tag off, so Southam is chasing him down.
You're right about that, and Brian Gregg doing all he can to stay in this race, but he's dropped another 20 meters, so we'll see what happens on the last leg.
All right, here we go. It's Flora versus Haugen, and they're coming at you.
That's right. Anders Haugen trying to stay right there with Lars Flora, but this is going to be a good race. They're right together as they head up the hill.
Tony, this should be good because James Southam, who's Haugen's teammate, said the other night, I think Lars is the best closer in the country. So we're going to see if he was prophetic about that.
Well, and here goes Garrett Cuzzy. He's got 50 meters to make up, but he is just going all out up the hill. Unbelievable. Looks like no lactic acid for that guy. He is going for it. He's got a lot of ground to make up. Lars Flora in second place, but just behind the leader.
I'm looking at Kevin Hochtel. He's working hard, trying to keep this competition between Iverson and Cook. But Baller's opened up a little bit of gap on Hochtel, but Hochtel's working the corner, and here he comes to take off to Mark. Mark's got a huge gap, though, to close to try to catch Brian Cook.
Right, Brian Cook from Wisconsin looking very good as he hits up the corner and up the hill. But he heads into the tag zone. Well, wouldn't you know it? Back around the corner and coming at you, and Garrett Cuzzy is going from third to first place. Unbelievable how he's skiing. He is so long and strong. He is a sprinter for sure, and right now it's looking all lights green for him on the corner. And here he comes. He's roping up a 5-meter lead.
You know, do you think that's Cuzzy, or do you think it's a wax job being done by Brian Fish? I give it 50-50. Fish half, Cuzzy half.
All right, well, this is one heck of a race. Let's see what happens at the tag.
And Ryan Anders just stepped ahead of Flora, so he's going to go into the tag zone just slightly ahead of that factory team.
And just made the tag. He'll be going out for the second to last leg. This is bib 121 in the lead, but only barely. Brian Gregg right on his tail. Bib 122, James Southam at 125, Andre Golovko. This is still anybody's race. There's only about 3 meters separating first, second, and third place.
Coming at me, Brian Cook out of Rhinelander, heavy skied at NMU, being chased by Steamboat Springs, Colorado, skier for Rosignol, Mark Iverson.
Well, yet again, another change of position. Second place into first is blowing right past him. James Southam looking very strong as they head to the corner. He's now in first place. Second place behind him looks like Andre Golovko. And then back to Brian Gregg. So tell you what, as hard as... And this is it. This is the last leg. This is for the gold. I didn't even know about. And here they come. Owen, he's opened up a bit of a lead right now. Looking pretty strong, is he? That's Anders Haugen, bib 222 from the Rossi team. And Lars Flora is probably a good 15, 20 meters back, and they're just skating right now. And I would say Anders Haugen is going to take this thing unless there's a catastrophe on the corner. Right now, it looks pretty smooth. Here he comes, and it's wide open. Let's give him a big hand. This is Anders Haugen, our winner.
All right, coming up to finish the last meters to the finish line, Anders Haugen out of Alaska.
And here comes Lars Flora.
He's being chased down the course by two-time Olympian Lars Flora.
And Garrett Cuzzy on the corner.
Team.
So first, second, and third all separated by about 15 meters. And look at Cuzzy pour it onto the finish.
Cuzzy's working it for third. This is Garrett Cuzzy, World Cup skier, just finished 9th in the sprints in Canmore, Canada. So congratulations to Rosignol. They sweep first place in both the men's and women's ski relay.
Well, Garrett Cuzzy really did yeoman's duty out there. A very strong kid from Minnesota who knows how to ski. And here comes fourth place right now. We're in bib 224. Let's give him a big hand in fourth place. Brian and his teammate Bill Bowler from Northern Michigan, they'll get the wooden medal today, as we used to say, for fourth place. But fifth place, not far behind him, bib 223, Mark Iverson and his teammate Kevin Hochtel will be in fifth, another Rossi team skier. And let's give Kevin a big round of applause.
you're here at the start-finish area in just moments, we're going to have our top 3 teams on the podium. In third place.